guys and gals of the internet? What an update I have for you today from the Houndmaster. Well, let's first just get this out of the way. Nothing painted or anything. I mean, that would be crazy talk. But let's get a little light on the situation. First up, let's get to the big one. As you can see here, get some of this other junk out of the way. Holy cow, is that a Luminarch on a Stegadon? Held together with blue tack. I went ahead and kept the little front thing there. I think it would look great as some decoration. Got the actual Luminarch assembly up top with Celestial Wizard. Again, none of this is tacked down or anything. It's just sticky tack, as you can see there. Little telescope, the acolyte around the side here. So, I think it looks pretty good as is. What I'm going to do is, in these larger blank spaces, like right there, add in some Empire gubbins, maybe like a shield or two, or some scrolls, you know, good old Empire stuff. But overall, I am really happy with the way it came out. Like I said, I was debating between using just the Luminarch assembly or the actual hull of the chariot. But I think it would have ended up being too tall with the actual body. But I think this looks great. And there's this nice two-level effect between the top part of the Howdah where the wizard and the assembly are, and this bottom layer for the telescope and the acolyte. It's going to need a little more work, but as far as the conversion, I think it's a very solid and sound idea, and I think it looks great. So let's look at what the rest of this kit gave me. Now, this next idea, right over here, comes from a guy named Rope. He is kind of where I got my inspiration for the Lustrian Empire Force. And there's two heads that come with this. There's the, closed mouth one, and the roaring Stegadon. And if you cut that roaring Stegadon up just so, you can get a nice looking skull. I'm going to try and get rid of some of the, skin-looking details. I might drill out the eyes even, if I think I can make it look good. But I think that right there is a nice little skull to add on top of the Hellblaster there. Just a nifty little thing. Now, next up, another one that I'm pretty excited about and I had no idea I was going to be able to do is this unit filler right here. This is the crossbow that goes on the back of the Stegadon. And I think this is just held together with blue tack again. And I know it's not the right size base, and there's a piece of slate making it stable and everything. But I think this right here, with a unit of crossbowmen, is going to be a great looking unit filler. Just a cool looking model, as well as it's supposed to fit on the Howdah, so it's got rounded bottoms, but I can easily take those off. And instead of these two crossbowmen here, I'd like to add some loaders. There's a actual arm on the sprue of one of the lizard men holding one of these arrows. So I'm of course gonna clip that out and use that for like a cannon crew sort of thing. But as a unit filler for some crossbowmen, I think that's really sweet. So, that about wraps up the fantasy stuff. Let's take a look at some 40k, huh? Now, I've had this guy here. Picked him up, used. It was an Asmodai. But if any of you have got the new Finecast Asmodai, you know he's got a pointing finger, of which he, uses to accuse the heretic and all that. But, my god, is it delicate. So this one actually came with the finger broken off. But no big deal for anyone with their handy hobby saw. Hack that thing off at the wrist and find you a gun that goes in the right spot, and you've got some excellent conversion opportunities. I tried to find, I don't actually have a combi bolter or a plasma pistol in my collection right now that's the correct hand. They're all right hands, not left. But I think with the bolt pistol, it looks good, and it kind of sets them apart from the other Asmodai that I've got. Now let's get on to the big conversion. I'm sorry it's not actually going to sit, so it's probably going to be a little shaky. But here's my librarian. Blue tacked the arm on there. Fine cast, so I've still got to kind of straighten it out a little bit. Started doing a little painting on that second arm. But with a little green stuff, I think I've managed to, and it's really not as bad as it looks, guys, I promise. You can really see that green and gray and blue, but I think once I get it primed, it'll look nice. As my librarian shoots some lightning out of his hands. Tell me what you think, guys. I'm pretty excited about this one. I think that, you know, overall, I mean, just look at this. Look at this update. I mean, we've got a unit filler, an Asmodai, a librarian with lightning, a Stegadon conversion, an awesome trophy. I'm pretty excited. Not to mention what's going on YouTube right now. We've got the awesome competition at Ground Force Miniatures. Enter that, guys. Great rewards. I cannot believe the stuff they're giving away. Also, big shout out to Ringo Simpkins. I'll put a link to both of these guys down in my description. But he's actually going to start working on some Empire stuff. And oh my goodness, what must it be like to be an old hobbyer in England and be able to open your drawer and find some Tutagen Guard. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Those things are pretty pricey on eBay, and he's just digging them out of a drawer. Oh, the luck. So, there you go, guys. I'll put some links to those guys, and another big shout out to Ocean Grave over at the Chaos Broodlord channel. He's been painting up a bunch of my Dark Angels, and they are just absolutely fantastic. Once they get here, guys, we are going to have a serious showcase on our hands. So, talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Bye.